Welcome back, everyone. Yeah, if you see this, which I hope everyone does that. But so we're starting up again. Now we're in chapter 4. I missed out some lore again. I'm feeling a little better, but I'm still not feeling greatest. Uh, I will be reading lore. I will be putting the VOD of this on my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel. I have a TikTok page. I have a Facebook. I have an X. If you guys like what you're seeing, please drop a follow, a like, a subscribe, support. You know what I mean? It helps. So we're going to continue on with chapter 4, read some stuff, and go from there. Do my intro stuff and go from there. Alright, so let's start out with trying to catch up on some of this lore. The lantern holder. When night falls deep, his light shines down, summoned as the yin, suppressed as the yang. Like harvesters hastening before the dawn, he reaps with his blade, and souls are gone. The insect-wise loathed patrolling after dusk, as their instinct to chase after light made the nighttime perilous for them. But luck favored them when a tribe of pale-faced yakshas from the west of the place, having traversed the world, chose to settle at the Wep Ridge and volunteered for the night to watch, a task the insect-wise were only too happy to relinquish to these newcomers. Whoops. The yakshas are proud and fierce by nature, turned into feral Yaogwais. Yet they still clung to their old ways in the days when they were revered. They kept to their own, with lanterns lit from dusk to dawn, and rarely mingled with the insect-wise. To the latter they were a curious sight with their merriment and banter that paid no heed to hierarchy or status. Yet what puzzled the insect-wise most was the yakshas' bond. Close-knit in joy, yet they'd often erupt in disputes and hurl sharp words with no restraint. One night, a quarrel broke out during an idle chatter among 4 yakshas on patrol, and their raucous noise woke the insect-wise. Why must you carry on as this? The insect-wise rushed to mediate, persuaded them, arguing one moment, chumming the next. Why not treat each other with proper respect like we do? In an instant, the quarrel ceased, and in unison the yakshas retorted, "You are mistaken." One spat, "Only though through open discourse we grow." Another chimed in, "Exactly. When we air out our disagreement, it only makes our bond stronger." A third added, "Indeed, by having each other's backs, we've made it through a lot of tough times." Harsh words don't mean any harm, the last concluded, and unlike you insect-wise, we hide no secret grievances under the guise of harmony. With that, arm in arm, they departed, leaving the insect-wise to dismiss the exchange with bemused eye rolls. That kind of falls into the the idea that conflict generates growth. Conflict does generate growth, in my opinion, from what I've seen. And I'm kind of an old man now, but you don't grow if you're always running from conflict. That doesn't mean you have to go about being a dick to everyone or anything like that. But shying away from conflict, you don't gain anything. Neither party does. So conflict's a good thing. It can get tiring, it can get numb, but even if it's negative, both people are learning and growing from it. So that doesn't necessarily mean that conflict is a bad thing. Um, so what I want to talk about this chapter, and I haven't gotten into it too far, but if it's what it is, I think when it pertains to Monkey King and the story of Journey to the West, this is in reference to the part of the book where the monk and his disciples stop at like an inn, and there's beautiful women, and then they all turn out to be spider guys, and Monkey has to save the monk. What what makes that interesting, other than that's a good part of the book, probably one of the best parts of the book, uh, there's a lot of movies and medias that utilize this setting to show off the story of Monkey King. So if you want to see that part acted out, you could watch Journey to the West 2, Iron Monkey, I can't remember which one, and then Monkey King, I think 2, maybe. But anyways, they depict the scene that happened to the Tank Monk really well. Alright, let's get this thing crack-a-lackin'. We changed our gear, we changed some of the... Let's get this set spells. What are we gonna roll with? I want my Immobilize. I do like Spellbinder. And then over here, we're gonna... Kinda wanna try out the Ashen Slumber, the Rat. And then we're gonna keep Cloud Step, and I really gotta work on a Pluck of Many. I wonder if there's other plucks, because I still have not put points into that. It seems like we can make new potions, which is alright by me. It's Essence, that increases my maximum amount for a long duration. Alright. So let's go learn the spear stance. Thrust stance, as it's called, and let's go kick some butt. Really interested. My plan is to work through all 3 stances. That way I can learn what they're good at, learn where to utilize their combos, and that way when I am actually playing at like harder difficulties, I'm able to switch back and forth. Hello, Noel. Hope you're having a good day. I still have to find a shrine. And then, don't know if I'm going to go into survival disciplines and stuff like that, or if this level I'm going to focus on spellcasting abilities with my levels. Oh, this is where I came from over here. How adorable. Alright, let's grab this. Because it's not really adorable, but... Yeah. Kinda wanna go... It's so dark. Oh, nice. Well, thank you for joining us. Let's see, where are we going? Ba-ba, ba-ba. This time the Beiji is following. Beiji? I always screw up his name. Baiji. The other disciple of the Tang monk. I wonder if we run into the third one. Yes, give me that snake head. Oh, I see this guy here. Oh, wow. Ow. Nothing over here, nothing over here. I have a feeling this is going to be a very high level poison. Little Champ is sleeping all nice and soundly and tucked in. There we go. Yeah, let's come down. Oh, I see ya. poison's really messing with me. I might need something with poison resistance on, or else this is gonna get tricky dicky. Luckily, I think I have just the thing. No. Oh, I thought that could get poison resistance. Yep. But only 5. What about the boots? Okay. It's a little lower in defense, but we'll make it work. Use this. Grab this. Notice there's not a shrine
Open that
right
chest, quick! There must be treasures within.
Alright. Wait, where? Right there. Okay, that is obviously a trap.
What's in it? What petty quiet,
Little spiders.
They come,
Sorry.
we run. Here goes!
Now can I open it? I can. Blood of the Iron Boy. There we go. Thought you were taking a break on your project. Well, oh,
One more treat from my ring! They come, we run. They back off, we hunt them down. We will come out unscathed. Here's my 9-tooth ring!
there's a... Well, if you would like to, though, I can give you feedback. I feel like there's a reason for this area. I guess it's just for the treasure chest. Okay, so it came from there. Something. Okay, so this is where I came into town. Yep. I do not have a Discord. I do have a Twitter. If you would like to send it to me on my Twitter. I do not have my Discord set up yet. Let's see. They're gonna...
That's a nasty poison.
I think my Twitter's is on my homepage. I think there's a link that goes right to it. Or is that my Facebook?
What could this be? Something I won't miss for sure.
Oh, it's not. Big scared me. Oh no, this is good. Jesus.
Even the utter trash finds it.
If not, I believe it is... Sui King Gaming. Here, let me see, 1 second. Oh, and not avoidance, nice. Jesus. Let's try this. 1 second, please bear with me.
Hey, let them prattle as they will. I'm not lustful. With age comes fondness for fair sights. It's simply to soothe the eyes. By light of day, this village isn't half bad to look upon. Hey, you know our master was taken by its looks. That's why he insisted to seek offerings here in person. I said I could do it for him, but he wouldn't lend an ear. He told me later that there were girls playing balls in the village. I reckon he chose to go there himself because of that. Off he went, and lo and behold, all those girls turned out to be Yaoguais.
Yep, that's the story I was talking about.
Tied him with a pretty bow and strung him up for fun. You see, my master could also be intrigued by oddities, despite his sacred monkhood.
Alright, so here we go. So nothing else over here. So yeah, Beiji or BG just told the story I was talking about at the beginning of this, about what I think this level is going to be about. You ever play this? Have you played this yet, Noel? So far, this is my least favorite class. Stance. Lantern guy. There's a beetle behind me. Is my camera like I'm not looking at you? That would be my Twitter. Nice. Oh, treasure chest. Duffers.
Ease up and get back. Let me heal you first.
Huh, that didn't last long.
If he hadn't gone seeking arms on his own whim, Wukong
1
wouldn't
second,
have
little
barged in,
peanut.
and so much would have been spared. Wukong showed no mercy to those Yaoguais. He burnt their house down. But if they weren't bent on getting even, they'd not have gone and lost their lives. It was a mistake coming with you to this ruined place again. It just wakes up bitter memories. It has been ages. I wonder what became of... Enough with that. What's done is done.
Oh, hey, shrine. Yay.
There's a nice shrine here, kid. We should take a look. Cross me, and you fall!
There we go. Let's read some lore. What else we got? The puppet dick. Can you discern the other outer guise? Who cares when hidden from our eyes? When hung up high, what use retains? A puppet's dance, its fleeting gaze. Tales told of Zhu's estate in Web Ridge, the ancestral home of wealthy textile family in the kingdom of Zhu. Rumors claim this estate. Oh, that's what it was. It was like a rich family who owned textile. Anyways, the ancestral wealthy textile family in the kingdom of Zhu. Rumors claim the estate housed vast amounts of gold and jewels, But those riches were never found. In the kingdom of Juzi lived two thieves who called each other brothers. The elder, a broad and forthright soul, the younger, a handsome and clever spirit. Fleeing a warrant, they sought Ju's estate in the mountains as their next target, as well as a hideout. For days they scoured the hills, their rations spent and their hopes lost. Weary and famished, they chanced upon a tea hut. The young thief called out, "Let's rest there, brother." The elder replied, "We've seen no one for days. How could there be a tea hut?" But driven by hunger, the young one hastened toward it. The elder chased after him, pleading. They tussled until they entered the hut, crude and dirty, and it had rough log tables and stone stools. There was no patrons inside, only a hunchback old man with a crane brewing tea. The young thief asked, "How do you sell tea here with no one around, old man?" The old man pointed to a dim village behind the hut. "This humble one lives in the hilltop village. This hut serves but to eke out my living." He then served two bowls of thick, strange-smelling brew. The young thief reached for one, but the elder stopped him and asked the old man, "Do you know of Ju's estate?" The old man grinned. "It lies within the village. Drink your tea, and I shall guide you there." The young thief beamed, but the elder grew warier. He snatched the bowl from the young one. "I shall try it first." With that, he downed it in one gulp. No sooner had the tea hit his belly than he collapsed, writhing in agony. The young thief turned to the old man, only to witness his true form revealed as a hunchback, cane-wielding creature, its body entangled silk. Lifting his eyes, he saw a colossal spider perched in the rafters, tugging the strands to prompt the bug to tap its cane with a resonant ting-ting. At this signal, the stone stools shifted and furrowed their legs. They became little stone spiders. They spat silk at the elder thief to entangle him. At this sight, the younger thief turned and fled, as if he had not heard his brother's pleas for help. I wouldn't really call that your brother, then. What are you doing? Do you have to make a scene everywhere we go? What we got? What we got, brew? Is that alright? Oh. Oh. Is there a store? Let's see what's in the store. Ah, my back. Oh, hell yeah. Whoa. Yay. Let's rest. One second. Alright. Let's get to moving. Is this the estate? I guess we should not. Actually, hold on. to. There we go. There we go. That's what Papa wanted. A spark. Alright, now we're going in.
Hold your monkeys. Let me fix you up a little.
What the?
Welcome, good sirs. The feast is all set. Please come in and be our guests.
Of course.
My gentlemen, you're fashionably late. Is your lady not joining us again this time?
Our lady prefers not to be seen in the lower realm. But she's been thinking of you all and sent this small token. She hopes your lady will recover soon and pay her visit up there.
It's a pity she didn't come. Or she would certainly enjoy a splendid show we've prepared for her. But now, the gift's gone and blood's been shed. I say, you two should take the fall.
We're just servants, madam. What's the jest?
Zhu Ba Jie. I know you find your look embarrassing, but why hide from my mother with another pig face?
Rude girl. Don't you know I'm a pious Buddhist? Give me your mother's name, and I'll check my list.
You heartless ass. After you ruined her house and her reputation, you're telling me you don't remember her?
Reputation? Yao Guai's care about reputation. All she cared about was lust. Now I know. You're one of her spiderlings, aren't you? Well, well. Your rudeness is forgiven. Show some respect. Maybe I'll kindly pay your mother a visit.
Visit or not, I'm afraid that is not your call.
Oh, the poopy. All right. Well, she's dead. Just trying to do. Oh, I was trying to do something, but I was sucking it up.
Curse it! Bugs are bugs! Wearing human skin can't change your gross nature!
Yeah, sure. We are so low compared to you, a glorious admiral of the court. And your last monkey still fresh in his grave. And here you are, another monkey's sidekick.
Cut your bullshit! Get your mother to beg for mercy, and maybe I'll spare your foolish life!
Truth is, the thing you seek is right here in the hollow. Flee now if you're too scared to come in.
Scared my hoof! I'll destroy this rotten hole right now! Let's see where else you'd build your lair!
Well, he ran off. Let's do some exploring. There is one thing I need to change. We got lore. We got lore. All right. Let's do it. The second sister, with powdered face and hair in a twist. Little Tramp is fine. A slender waist adorned with jade and mist, as charming as a maiden from the skies, yet most formidable when she vies. The second daughter of the Zhu family was raised as a boy from a young age. She managed the finances and trade for the cave. Due to her straightforward and generous nature, she had the most interactions with the stewards outside the mountain and the lesser Yao Guais in the village of Langzi. Because she was busy with numerous affairs, the lesser Yao Guais had fixed times to report and offer tributes to her. Most of these Yao Guais, who were on good terms with her, both respected and feared her. They believed that their capable and strong-willed lady might one day become the lady of the cave. If that happened, anyone fortunate enough to marry into the family could become a lord by association. This caused much distress for the four scorpion princes residing in the cave, who were often the subject of idle gossip. The second sister paid no mind to such rumors. Among the four sons of the Scorpion Lord, she favored only those who were the most helpful to her. A few days ago, she acquired a celestial vine seed from somewhere and planted it in her private courtyard within the cave, assigning the eldest Scorpion Prince to guard it. The eldest Scorpion Prince, delighted, assumed this meant the second sister had feelings for him. One day he approached the 100-eyed Taoist master, asking for help in matchmaking. The master laughed and shook his head, saying that a woman with a strong will would only look down on him more if he sought someone else's help in proposing. He advised the prince to come up with a plan on his own. After returning to the cave, the eldest scorpion prince circled the celestial vine repeatedly, but he still hadn't figured out a way to win her heart. Oh. Let's see what we got. We can craft a weapon. That's the Shaitan stat. Ooh, 5% critical hit chance. But we're working on spear work today, folks. I like how some weapons have trees and some do not. That's kind of nifty. And then let's go ahead, set spells. We tried the rat. We're going with the big cat. We might as well rest. I'm fine. I'm fine. You're fine. I'm fine. What's in here? Whoa, what's this? Lion worm. Heck yeah. Anything in here? Just darkness. Anything in here? Go. Some oil and some cold iron leaves. That's it. Let's see what we got up here. More maximum health! Yay! Yeah. Need to take a little sippy poo. Oh, a giant hole in the ground. Well, looks like we're going in. What's that? Yeah, frick. We are in the webbed hollow now. What's right here? A belt hook? What's this thing do? Oh, poison resistance. That could come in handy. I bought them out. Alright. So, we're gonna read this. The Dragonfly Guai. There was a dragonfly Guai who loved archery. His mother saw his gift and used her connections for an opportunity to have him training under the Yaguai king of the land. To the king, the dragonfly Guai seemed like a diligent and talented student. He drilled hard each day and served the master with great respect, always at the master's beck and call. At times he'd be practicing outside, but a single command from his teacher he'd appear at once. The king had doubts, but considering the dragonfly's swift wing, the king dismissed his suspicion. One day, the king taught him how to imbue his bolts with greater power, wait for an arrowhead to glow, then release. The boy swore he remembered, but when tested that afternoon, he couldn't recall anything. The king assumed he just hadn't grasped the lesson and explained it once more, but the next day he'd forgotten again. This pattern continued. The Yaguai king flew into a rage and set to punish the Guai. The Guai fell to his knees and pleaded, "Mercy, master, I have brothers. Each of us knows only a portion of the lessons, that's why I can't answer." At this, scores of identical dragonfly Guais emerged, all kneeling and bowing nonstop, offended yet Tickled by this revelation, the king demoted them all to lowly patrol guards and taught them no more. Alas, while petty schemes might seem perfect at first, earning praise and favor, they also sow the seeds of trouble. When the truth is revealed, one faces ridicule and brings ruin upon themselves. Holy crap. That's where I came out of. Alright, let's head over there. See what that's about. Oh, oh. Ow. Ow. Oh, that guy's got range. Whoa, they're cocoons. Any more of these cocoons? That's where I came from. Oh, I see overseers. Whoa. Okay, I'm starting to I see the appeal of the thrust stance. No idea where I'm going. Maybe let's head back the other way. Maybe this was the way I was supposed to go. Okay. Alright. Yep. They were trying to guide me that way. Got it. Crafty game designers. Then over here, there's a busted up bridge. Treasure chests. I hope everyone's having a good weekend, by the way. Sorry I'm not feeling very well. I'm doing my best. Which isn't very good. Rice cocoons? What the hell are rice cocoons? The offerings to the silkworm deity, with their use indiscernible for now, it is wise to accept them as given. Man designs, but the universe decides. It's a quote. Can I get some more of them? This might be a problem. That's what I thought. Also, next time I hit a shrine, I should probably level up my tiger. Let's read some lore and get caught up on this stuff. The Waspguai. A young man once lived in the Webbed Hollow. You may wonder how he found himself living among the Yaoguais. The tale begun in the kingdom of Shuzi, where he was born into a family of weavers. Their craft passed down through generations. One day, his father left home in search of a jade shuttle, but never returned. His mother searched for him, only to be told he had abandoned them to marry into the Zhu family. Consumed by grief and convinced that a Yao Guai had ensnared her husband, she wept day after day. Thus, in his boyhood, the son vowed to slay the Yao Guais and avenge his father. Years later, he heard merchants speak of Zhu's estate on the Webbed Ridge, home to women of unearthly beauty. He ventured there alone to exact vengeance, but as soon as he entered the mountains, lesser Yao Guais captured him. Terrified, he was before a little girl in yellow rescued him by commanding the Yaguais to stop. The girl, barely 10, had a sweet, rosy face, hardly an evil Yaguai as he imagined. The young man was at a loss. To his surprise, the young girl, only a few companions, brought him to the Webbed Hollow to play. He stayed, and she visited often to lift her spirits. Conflicted, he spent nights vowing by lamplight to slay the Yaguais and avenge his father come morning. One night, a small wasp flew in and heard his oath, but he paid it no mind. The next day, the girl didn't come. Instead, a woman in green, adorned with an elaborate bun and possessing a fierce yet beautiful face, arrived with an entourage of insect guards. Among them, there was a wasp Yaguai who, with practiced ease, deftly searched the young man's trunk, pulling out his hidden stash of travel money and the dagger intended for murder hidden within his purse and pillow. Before relaying his nightly vow of vengeance to its mistress. The green-clad woman addressed the young man. No mortal shall reside in the Webbed Hollow, yet we spared you to be a companion for my younger sister, but in return you plot to harm her, and you shall be punished for this. That being said, your quest for vengeance is understandable, which is why I shall leave your fate to the Bone Vault. At her command, the guards seized him, casting him into the abyss, his face uncertain in the darkness below. Oh, damn. Unlike the bee, the wasp, hornet, katydid, cockroach, grasshopper, and dragonfly, the adopted sons of the spider lady, the beetle captain earned his rank through his own valor. Perhaps this was what made him stubborn, quick to anger over slights to his status. He often quarreled with the lesser guais over matters of words and etiquette. They called him arrogant and overbearing behind his back, disliking him all the more. One day, a petty dispute drove him to brandish his twin sabers at the lesser guards. The beetle commander chanced by and pulled him aside. You think your deeds and skills command their respect, but know this. The rank has no bearing on the action of others. What would happen if you measured your worth by the regard of everyone? When stone spiders show you disrespect, do you think that makes you inferior? The captain retorted, You're a commander, thus none dare offend you. But I'm a minor officer. If I don't assert myself, those lesser ones will soon scorn me even more. The commander shook his head. If they treated you with greater deference than me, would that make you my superior in practice and skill? Nay, for I have observed that those who clamor most for respect often receive the least of it. That's true. What became of the beetle's captain? Alas, he remained as he ever was, as one's nature could not easily be altered. It was said that he continued to contend with all who crossed his path until at last he was never to be seen again. Okay, so I'm on the other side now. Spine in the sack. Oh, wow. Let's dance, you and I. 2, 3. Came from that way. That's the way out. Let's see what's this way. Come on, Beetle Captain. In the face. And we got a treasure chest. Golden tree core. And a mine core. Is this going back? I see it. One thing I am noticing with the store stance, it doesn't really stagger. It does do some damage. But I do not like not having it stagger. Smash is the best one so far. Alright. In olden days, a lesser beetle Guyan the Lebbed Hollow rose to rank of captain through sheer prowess. But the promotion swelled his ego, and he lorded it over the others till they shunned him, much to his ear. Upon a day of rest, the beetle captain found himself bereft of friends to squander the hours with, and thus roamed the cave alone. He beheld a stone from which long and slender legs sprouted forth. As it turned out, the stone held a spider stirring from slumber. These spiders, burdened with stones upon their backs, moved in slow, clumsy manner. The captain, beset by a foul mood, kicked one over and laughed at its plight as it failed and struggled to right itself. With each attempt it made to stand, he flicked it down again, guffawing? Is that supposed to be guffawing? After who knows how long, crisp raps echoed from the depths of the cave. Soon hordes of stone spiders marched out of the dark. Seeing the threat, the captain drew his weapons and charged into the midst. The spiders showed no fear. They hurled stones, spat silk and venom, and rammed and butted. They drove the captain into a rage, and he spun his twin blades in a killing frenzy among the spiders. As he cut them down with zeal, a flicker of lantern light neared, followed by a playful voice. You fool, you think you can slay every spider in the webbed hell alone? Come with me, I'll take you to play under the peach blossoms. The beetle captain lifted his gaze to behold a maiden of unsurpassed beauty. His heart stirred and he followed her at once. Henceforth he was seen no more. One old Gwai mused, to slay spiders within their lairs, but to seek death itself. Ooh. Oh. Ow. It wants me to drop down. Alright. Going way down. Is that a shrine? With the beetle captain. When I realized what was happening, it was too late. What? There we go. Dun, 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 dun. supposed to go. I think I'm probably supposed to go this way, but we're gonna check this out. Oh man. Torch is good. What's over here? Stone spiders. I go this way, there's no coming back. Let's head that other way then, see what happens.
Big day, big day, big day.
I heard there's a great treasure hidden within. You seem smart. Why don't you take a chance inside?
Where'd she go? Alright, let's go do the puzzle. This isn't ominous at all. Singing River Goddess Ford. Good lord. Oh lord. All these items. The silver? Yep, screw you. Oh, let's read. Elder Armor Worm. In ancient times, someone cast 2 celestial eggs from Mount Kunlun into blessed land on earth. However, the will of the mortal realm was not as abundant as that of the celestial realm. As a result, we're in the celestial realm, if anyone hasn't figured that out yet. Anyways, as a result, the celestial eggs failed to fully nurture and lost many of their wondrous abilities, taking on vastly different forms. One of these celestial eggs was used to redeem the guilty. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we're in the mortal realm. Used to redeem the guilty, while the other was hidden away by someone with ulterior motives. From the hidden egg, various creatures emerged and came to be known as the Elder Armorworm. Every few days, the Elder Armorworm would produce insect eggs that resembled blood sacs. If these eggs were ingested by a living being, the larvae would devour their internal organs. Depending on the innate differences of the larvae, the host would undergo a transformation into one of many types of insects. If the eggs of the elder armorworm were not ingested, they would naturally hatch into an ordinary armorworm. These ordinary armorworms would spin silk to create cocoons, which they would use to trap their prey. The cocoons contain potent toxins that cause the trapped creatures to experience the sensation of flying in the wind, as if floating on clouds. Instead of feeling suffocated, however, prolonged exposure to these toxins led to abnormal changes in their bodies over time. Some practitioners attempted to use this method to temper their bodies and enhance their powers. However, it was ultimately considered a deviant practice that easily led to a loss of sanity. Since the celestial egg entered the mortal realm, many have fallen victim to its poison. The Amora worm, despite its terrifying appearance, is now adept at combat. Aside from spewing filth from its mouth, it possesses no remarkable abilities. However, its continuing existence and proliferation in the world suggests that it must provide some unknown benefits to certain individuals. Still have 6 of those suckers. Great treasure, huh? Alright, I gotta go use the old water closet. I'll be right back. there anything else in here? Oh, I'm back, by the way. Nice scenery. More rice cocoons. I have no idea what they're for. Alright, so they want me to head this way? I feel like so. I'm gonna head back that other way. If I can remember where that is. Don't tell me I can drop down there. Can I drop down there? Alright, we're not gonna drop down there. We're gonna go this way. Thank you. What is this way? That's where I could drop down. Oh, shit. Oh, they explode. I didn't notice that before. Where the heckers am I going? That is not good. Get 'em, boys. Free will. Hell yeah, I'm gonna destroy these. What is up her? Oh, okay. Next time I see a shrine, I gotta level up that tiger one more. Is there something this way? Oh, this isn't ominous at all. Thank you.
Shadows gather now.
screwing me. Taking the camera off. A village. A wee little village. Oh. Is that a scorpion prince? It is. Definitely a scorpion prince. Oh. Camera's kind of fucking me on this fight. Scorpion Prince. There's 4 of them. The 4 sons of the Scorpion House often secretly inquired about each other's recent activities. This was out of brotherly affection, but rather due to a competitive spirit, fearing them that one might be chosen by one of the sisters in the cave before the others. Not only did they spy on each other's whereabouts, but they also felt compelled to comment on them afterwards. They heard that a brother had achieved something recently, they would make sarcastic remarks and express jealousy. Conversely, if a brother had made a mistake, they would mock and ridicule him, taking pleasure in his misfortune. Confused by such behavior, the lesser Yao Guais in the cave approached Commander Beetle to seek an explanation. Commander Beetle explained their fear isn't about failing to marry a lady, it's that their brother's promotion will cut into their own benefits. Hearing this, the lesser Yao Guais were even more perplexed. Commander Beetle continued. Commander Beetle? The 100-eyed Taoist master will not permit the Scorpion family to amass excessive power. Thus, if one of the 4 brothers ascends to the position of prince consort, the prospects for the others inevitably wane. This principle extends to the official roles within the cave. Take Scorpion Eldest, for instance. Having gained the favor of the second maiden, he faces the most exclusion from his brothers. But the eldest one is indeed more capable, while the others not as competent. One lesser Yao Guai chimed in. Exactly, because he has some skills. His brothers only talk behind his back and don't dare to confront him directly. Were it someone less skilled, it might not be the same. Commander Beetle? Really? Oh, Claude. Yeah. In the kingdom of Zhuzi, a curious tale prevailed. No matter how many kings came and went, the Zhu family of the royal weaving office never relocated. They wore a fabric known as celestial silk, gleaming as moonlight, light as clouds. Nobility and merchants alike clamored for it. The city's weavers seethed with jealousy, but none could replicate it. Over time, whispers spread that the Zhus owed their skill to a jade shuttle bestowed by the red-clad immortal. One weaver was convinced that obtaining the shuttle would a shuttle is a thing that you move back and forth in the thing that makes cloth, like a sheet of cloth. One weaver convinced that obtaining that shuttle would also secure his fortune. On a deep, dark night, he sneaked into the Jew's workshop outside the city walls during second watch. The Jews were rich enough to have their workshop sprawled wide and vast. In the dead night, now soul was in sight. The weaver crept through the yards of draping silks, with a pure white light fell upon the center of the drying racks. The moon dimmed, the darkness swallowed all but a single shining pillar joining earth and sky. The weaver stumbled toward it and discovered the pillar light was made of countless strands of silk. Two monstrous silkworms were spinning these strands into cocoons and hanging them on drying racks. The cocoons' hooked feet grabbed the silk strands and passed the jade shuttle back and forth, weaving a weaving machine, the exquisite fabric. Dazed, the weaver became fixated on the shuttle, convinced that owning it would endow him with the same power, but the cocoons impaled him with their sharp hooks and a blinking eye. As he lay dying, he saw the worms crawling towards him. They carried him into the pillar of light and wrapped him in a luminous cocoon. Oh, Jesus. Yay. More fragrant wine. Did I come from that direction? I can't remember what direction I came from. I am so freaking lost. Water down there. I'll be honest, I kind of feel bad for that guy. So this goes back up to the village. Yeah, screw that plate of food. Oh, poor little champ. He's okay. He's going back to sleep. I really gotta get cones for him. Let's see if he falls back asleep. He still looks tired. Let's just give him a couple minutes. So that's where that was. Can I go into that water from the other side? And I thought the last level was that. Alright. Oh, I see the puppet dude. What the hell is in here? Oh, and I got got. I forgot during that transformation I'm not protected. Well, little champ is officially up. So I'm gonna go take care of him and help him out. I might be back on later tonight. I hope you all have a good night. Bye bye.